Welcome to the Tyrell video blog IBC 2009.
Here we are at Avid, the IBC stand 2009, about to meet up with Lawrence Windley from Avid in Pinewood. He's going to talk us through Media Composer 4.0, Interplay 2.0 with web streaming, and also DS 10.2.
Yeah, major release at the show is obviously Media Composer 4 and Symphony 4. So that adds, the key feature there is the ability to mix frame rates in the timeline in real time. We've done a very clever motion adapter. So essentially, as soon as you drop a clip, whatever the frame rate, it gets adjusted automatically to be the playback speed of the timeline. Okay. So that means we can mix not only HD and SD, any of the codecs together in real time. A very high quality motion adapter effect, which is also customizable, so you could go in and change the look of the material. So for example, you might have some progressive material in an interlaced project, we want to keep that progressive filmy look. Yep. You've got the choice there creatively to do that and go in and adapt it. So it's huge, particularly with HD at the moment, that people are going and shooting all sorts of bizarre frame rates and trying to mix them together, and that has been a bit of a nightmare for post-production companies. We can now mix HD and SD together, we can mix all the frame rates. We've also added support for ABC Intra from Panasonic. We can now render in that format. So Media Composer has been able to play back ABC Intra for quite a few releases now, but we can now render in that format. So that's great if you're doing a complete file-based workflow and you want to, say, write back to a P2 card. You can actually render all your effects in ABC Intra. Okay. We've got the Sony XD-Cam codecs as well, so there's an end-to-end XD-Cam workflow and an ABC Intra workflow, so that's quite important, particularly for file-based delivery. Okay. Yeah, Interplay 2.0 announced at the show here. Very significant release because it adds WAN browsing capabilities. So there's a new access client and a new low-res proxy format that we can stream over a wide area network or over the internet. So that means that for people outside the building, they can actually go in and see what's in the Interplay database, create shot lists, and then with the new delivery service, actually deliver media between work groups. So I could go in and browse the Dublin system, make some shot lists, choose the bits that I want, and then deliver them to the London system. Very simple, powerful, and fast. So we're announcing DS 10.2 at the show as well. Again, that will be available next week for download. Yep. So the key points in 10.2 are support for the dual speed ingest, so twice real-time ingest from the Sony DeX, yep, which is big. We've made some improvements to the red conform, so the ability to actually, DS can play back R3D files natively. We've enhanced that. We've also got a 2K playback on an external monitor, so using the new graphics card, we can use the DisplayPort output of that to give us a nice 2K separate client monitor in those 2K sequences. And the big thing in DS, when we're thinking about using it as a conform station, it now supports AVX2, so all your AVX2 plugins in the Media Composer offline can also be loaded on your DS system, so that makes the conform process a lot smoother.